Hello everybody and welcome to episode 16 of the Bedrock guide. In this video we're going to be doing some villager trading, so we're going to get straight into it now. Between episodes I've been hard at work. I have kind of built this room and I've got some villagers in. Yeah, I managed to get them from what I did is I spleefed, this is just for anyone wanting to know how I did it. I spleefed the two villagers that were in there. I spleefed two of them, bred the two back up, so there's now 20 in there still, yeah. And then I just transported them down here and bred them down here. I also got like a sugarcane farm on, so that's what I've done since then. So yeah, we'll now start villager trading, I guess. So when you've got like a place for trading, you want to place this, so you want to place this and then you want to get them. They then should link up to it. But I don't know why it's not. I don't know why this guy isn't taking the trade. Why are these people not taking the trade? Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so hello, return. For you it's been instant. For me it's been quite a while. I managed to go through, reset all their trades, but the reason they weren't connecting was because I didn't ever know this, but they need beds apparently to get trades. So you know, that's why it's called the Bedrock guide. So to trade with villagers you need a bed and a workstation. I've put it under there just so it looks neat still, but what I'm going to do is, to find out where to place everything, I'm going to put this down here, and then I find that guy's the one who was going to trade with it, so then I go over to him and give him this. So then here I can then break this, see what he's trading. He's trading potatoes. I don't fancy potatoes, so we're going to place that. He's going to reshuffle the trade into something like wheat. Now, we want wheat, we have wheat, so we're going to now, and what you almost want to do is, it's called locking in the trade. So currently there's a small chance that on its own it might change trade, which is something we don't want. So we're just going to come here, trade with it once, and then that trade is going to permanently be locked in. So this can now never change its trade. Now, I'm going to trade this guy a couple of times to get more emeralds so I can do it with some of the guys. So yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so with a lot of bone meal from our skeleton farm and wheat, I managed to get 17 emeralds. So we should be able to lock in the trades of all of these guys from now on. So we're now going to get another one, so I'm going to place this. Now we're going to look around to see where our farmer is. I think it's this guy. Yeah, it's this guy. So we're then going to go in, break this, place this. He'll take the trade, and then we also want, yeah, we're going to want another wheat trade. So actually, I didn't actually have that. I think I still have, because now I've switched to chicken. I've been saving a lot of my wheat up. So I'm going to grab, I think I have, what, 2 stacks? Oh no, a little bit more. This is my old cookie supplies, so I had to grind for cookies. So this is my old supplies, and then mixed with some of the bone meal stuff. But we now have 25 emeralds, which is good. So now we're doing this because obviously villagers give you emeralds, and also we can get good enchants from it. So you'll see when I go on to some of the other ones that these are more ones to get emeralds. So we now want a fletching villager. Now these do a really good stick trade. So they do like all your, I don't really know what a fletcher does in real life, I just know in Minecraft it does, gives you sticks and not weapons, maybe gives you like random items. So we now here he does like all this stuff. So we kind of want that. Well, we don't kind of. We're gonna need some of this stuff. The fletching villager always does the same starting trade, so it doesn't matter what we get. We're also going to now place another one, and it's going to get assigned to a villager. Then we're going to go find said villager. Where is said villager? Not you, not you, not you, not you, not you, not you. It was you at the end. So then we go here. I don't know why they're so picky about it, but for some reason it's always this guy now. I don't understand why, I just know how it works. Okay, now we're going to do stone cutters. These guys do a lot of, obviously, stone cutters. That's a little bit self-explanatory, but they sell quite good. I'll show you this guy. So if we look at him, he sells clay. We can get bricks, stone for it, so it's just a very useful one to have. Oh wait, did I trade with him? We need to check with that. I didn't. Okay, I have to remember to do that. Did I trade with either of... I did trade with both the pledges. So where does this guy go? Yeah, I thought you were at the end. Now there should be, after doing this, there should be 2 villagers left, because there's 2 villager trades that I want but currently can't get, and they're I don't know their name. They're brewing ones. They're the ones with the brewing stands. I can't remember what they're called again. But I've got 2 extra to put them in when I go to the Nether and get that. But I haven't had a chance. So you're a cartographer. That's fine. This is maps. So cartography is maps. So this will do all our map needs. And then he does also paper. So oh, that was expensive. That might have been better to just traded paper. I'll actually do that. I'll find some paper next time. And for this one, then we divide. This one's harder to see just because it's only difference is a monocle and a little bit of the pattern, so it's not impossible. But can now get his trade. Now I'm going to try and conserve as many emeralds as I can. So we're going to try to find some paper. Where would you be? Would you be in here? No. Would you be in here? You are. Not that much, but I used this to get the books to create the lecterns. Lecterns are quite expensive. I didn't realise that. It's quite annoying. So we can now just go here and trade with him. That's his trade locked in, and some more emeralds, which is quite good. Okay, now we're going to be trying to get some specific enchants for this one, let's say. This will need a lot of recycling, so we know it's over here now, so we can go here. So we're pretty much going to cycle this guy until we get anything good. So we're looking for enchantment, but so we don't really need that trade. I mean, we might depending on circumstances, but we just look here. Fire aspect 2, and that's a useful trade. Oh, I just realised I need paper to trade to lock in this trade because it's quite expensive. Now I think we can get fire aspect 2 quite easily from enchantment table, so I'm gonna recycle this. Recycle it. Yeah, I believe that's what it's called. Depth strike. I'll do this for this villager, and then I'll cut to the other ones when I've done them. Normally we're looking for mending on one of them, but we're kind of looking just for these first 3 for just a trade that looks interesting. So we're trying to find an interesting looking trade. That is not an interesting looking trade. No, it's not an interesting looking trade. You're gonna have a good trade now because I can't get to it. Thorns, really not that. I'm not a thorns person. I find it annoying, especially when trying to transport mobs. I try to transport it and then it dies with looting 2. Again, looting's quite a common one on the enchanting table. We're kind of looking for stuff like unbreaking, mending, sharpness 5, and efficiency 5, stuff like that. They're quite expensive. Oh, silk touch. Well, now that would be a good book. And it has an extra book there which we can get. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh wait, I think, what do you need? You need a book. Might be able to just trade the book. Or I might be able to grab some paper from out here. Oh no, I'll just grab some paper from out here. Enough has grown. I can bone meal it, but bone meal it. Sometimes the words just don't fly out my mouth properly. Oh, you've already grown. Nice. Didn't realise sugarcane is quite a low tick speed for growing. Or random tick speed. Takes more. Lower chance. If you want to know what tick speeds is, tick speeds are the stuff that makes stuff grow. So you're on random tick speeds. There's a random tick speeds are automatically set to 1, so stuff will grow at the default thing, like chickens laying eggs as well. That's another one. I'm trying to think what else is down to random tick speeds. That's pretty much it. Growing. Oh, farms. Any automatic farm is tick speeds. So yeah, quite a lot. We owe a lot to tick speeds, especially me, who uses a lot of farms. Redstone, that's affected by tick speeds for some reason. Okay. Where's the next one? No. 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 Ah, there it is. I like when you start to fill a villager trading hall because it just looks cool if you run through with all the books. Okay, no. No. Oh. Flame. No. That's also quite a common one. We're not looking at bow enchants because the problem with bow enchants is that we have a skeleton farm, so we can just combine a bunch of bows there together. We had fire aspect 2, so I'm definitely got to take fire aspect 1. That would be a waste. Aqua Infinity. See, and there's a good looking book down there. This might be worth it. I'm going to do this one. And then we're looking pretty much now for Unbreaking 3 and Mending, so they're the main ones we're looking for now. Just going to get a couple of bits of bone meal. See how much bone meal can we get. Okay, that should be enough. Oh, there's a cat. And then we just get sit here and bone meal it. Right, so I quite like this. This is how crop-o-matics work. So you just put the crop in a space with bone meal being dispensed, and you just quickly break it, and bone meal automatically gets dispensed. You can also break it, but it's quite clanky, and you can just break it really easily. So I think it's almost night. Yeah, we'll get through this. You could probably, yeah, you can definitely hear. Oh, I was about to say you can definitely hear my controller. Okay, we're going. My time is up. We're gonna sleep before we get killed. And now we can go put our bone meal back. We can then craft paper. A lot of paper. Now we can go trade this paper for Aqua Infinity. I'll come back and trade a lot of emeralds, but for now we're just going to stick with this for now, because we're going to need some to trade with the next villagers. So now I'm going to have 2 spare anyway, so you're either going to be those two, or those two. It's definitely not going to be you, so in case you have been picked for this. Now what are you selling? No. Okay, this is going to be a long process, so I'm going to be back when I find one. Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I managed to get I haven't gotten breaking on this guy, but I managed to get looting 3, so I thought I'd stick with it. This is kind of where I've got, sorry, let me just remove this. This is where my villager kept escaping. I haven't said it already, I hate villagers. Villager trading is awful, but they give you such a good result. So this is where is the next one? There's only 2 more places that can go with that guy. Okay, so this one we're definitely going to try to get mending. But what I want to actually quickly point out with this guy, the reason I said I'll do looting is because they have a trade here, and if I get a book that I think, oh, I kind of want that, but it's not the book I originally wanted, I'll look to see if they have a secondary trade. If they have a secondary trade, I'll always do it, because who knows, that might be a good trade. But let's see, imagine if I got mending. Yeah, no, definitely didn't get mending first time. So I'm just going to box myself in here. Yeah, I'll recycle this trade a few times. Oh, and by the way, that last clip, that was 45 minutes. So yeah, let's hope there's not another one. Okay, so it's been a lot of time since then. I've never had so many cursor binding books found before, but I've managed to get Unbreaking 3, so... Wait, that's not Unbreaking 3. This is recycled the trade. I'm just messing with you. No, I managed to get Unbreaking 3. So, oh wait, no, that's not Unbreaking. That's Looting 3. You're the Unbreaking 3 guy. So yeah, I managed to get Unbreaking 3, so that should be useful. And I've also come in and put these guys in, because I realised they trade iron, so we have an iron farm, so we can easily do that. So yeah, that's villager trading. We've got now a haul. In between these next episodes, I'll be trading with these guys, unlocking new trades, showing them off in the next the next one, and I'm just gonna be getting some cool stuff from it. Yeah, they're just really good and handy to have. But I hope you've all enjoyed this episode. If you have, give it a like and consider subscribing, because it helps out and it just shows me that you guys are enjoying the content I'm making. Turn on the notification bell if you want to stay tuned for all of the next episodes in the series. If you haven't already, go back and watch the rest. And yeah, thank you all. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all guys in the next one. See ya.